Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You can lie down if that works for you. You can sit in a chair. It doesn't really matter. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just drop them away from the screen and glance lightly below. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurry and buzzed out. We just have a nice, gentle, and light gaze directed downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable seated position, and your eyes are open, directed down. Take a deep breath through the nose and out your mouth. Do it again. And one more time. In the nose, out the mouth. What is here right now? What is this? Not this as a particular object, or any kind of naming, like the floor, the desk, the chair, the sky, the voice. When we let go of all the names, all the stories, all the ideas of good and bad, up and down, when all of that disappears, what is left? And if you're confused, it's because you're trying to think about it. You're wondering what I'm really asking you to do or to consider. Or it doesn't make sense to ask what is here. when there are no symbols or stories to talk about it. Bring your attention to the sounds around you. Just pay attention what it is like to hear. Just hearing itself. You'll notice the sound of the house or cars outside, the refrigerator, birds. But does the sound itself, say, a passing car, is that itself a concept? Is the sound that is coming to your ears now, are they words? And if you don't understand, you're probably not alone. Because thinking is the mode of figuring things out. We think about it, contemplate, and we don't know how to just be. And just experience what is before thinking arises. But a good way to practice this action of being present is to bring our mind or our attention away from thoughts. Away from the conversation in your head. And bring it to something completely and utterly present. And of course, that is the breath. Find your breath with your attention, wherever you feel it the most. It can be in the nose, the mouth, the chest, the abdomen, or the lower belly. Gently rest your attention with the slow and gentle rhythm of breathing. Then you'll start thinking about something. It will take you away from the breath. When that happens, just come back to breathing. Don't ignore your thoughts. Don't push them away. Let them happen. In the same way, you let the sounds of birds outside your window happen. Just stay with breathing. Come back to the breath. Let your mind think what it wants to. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to the breath. Rising and falling. You are here. Return to breathing. And maybe I'm catching you thinking. But instead of returning to the breath here, see if you can find what the thoughts are talking to. Because it feels like I'm thinking. You are thinking. What is this I? What is this you that thinks? And what is it talking to? In the same way you found the breath, with attention, find the one that hears this voice. Find the one that thinks, that meditates. What are you? If your mind comes up with an answer, you're a million miles away. What are you? All right, you can look at the screen. There's a maybe you guys may have heard of him. There's this man named Judo Krishnamurti. Or is it GT Krishnamurti? Anyway, he was a Advaita Vedanta teacher in like the 60s or 70s. It's a non-dual kind of teaching. And he was very popular because he didn't like any kind of form of meditation. He told the people that his students essentially to never read anything spiritual. You can only read mystery stories. Because he thought that the whole spiritual game was a step in the wrong direction. It's a mislead. It has nothing to do with how you look and the spiritual stuff. And he's like, if you can't see it by just reading a mystery story, then you'll never see it. And he has this great quote. He was sitting on stage. I think there's a video of this. It's pretty popular. But he says, he looks at his crowd after, years of teaching this stuff. And he's like, you want to know my secret? You want to know my secret? And he kind of looks at the crowd like this, like, like mysterious. And he says, I don't mind what happens. That's it. How often are we caring about what happens? Now, obviously, it's an extreme statement. We should care about things that happen. But the day-to-day, getting cut off in traffic, somebody looking at you wrong, your bank account not being where it needs to be, something isn't right. Your show isn't on tonight. The internet stopped working. How much do we mind? So don't mind what happens. Pull back a little bit. Just enjoy what you have. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.